The best chayote recipe. Made like this, you'll want to eat it every day. Hit the like button already and leave your comment on this recipe. Using a spoon, start by removing the core from 3 peeled chayotes, just like I'm doing here. Next, transfer all of them to a large saucepan. Then add enough water until they're fully covered. Also add 1 teaspoon of salt. Turn on the heat to high power and bring to a boil. Let them cook for 15 minutes. Once you've done that, into another large saucepan over medium-low heat, add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter or margarine. And once the butter has melted, add 1 medium onion, grated. Stir fry for 1 minute. Then add 2 tablespoons of wheat flour and stir for another minute. Now, gradually add 1 liter of milk at room temperature. And keep stirring non-stop to avoid lumps, just like I'm doing here. Once the sauce reaches this consistency, for seasoning, add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 pinch of nutmeg, and stir all the ingredients until combined. This is the right cooking point. You may now stop stirring and set aside. After that, scoop out the flesh of the cooked chayotes and transfer to a small bowl, just like I'm doing here. And set aside. Now, in a large skillet over medium-low heat, add 1 drizzle of vegetable oil, 1 medium onion chopped into small dices, 1/4 green bell pepper also chopped into small dices, and stir all the ingredients very well until slightly golden brown. When that happens, add 3 minced garlic cloves and stir fry until golden brown. Then add 250 grams of ground beef and keep stirring until the meat releases its juices. Leave us a comment with the name of the city from which you're watching this. I'd like to give you a shout out and thank you for sharing this recipe. Now, add all the chayote flesh. 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 generous pinch of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of chimichurri, and stir all the ingredients again until these spices incorporate into the mixture. This is the right cooking point. You may now turn off the heat and finish with parsley to taste. Once you've done that, arrange all the chayote shells on a large baking dish and fill them with 1 teaspoon of Brazilian cream cheese. Then spread just like I'm doing here. If you've made it here, that means you're enjoying our recipe. So click the share button and share this video with all your friends. It won't cost you anything, but for us, it will make all the difference. Then add 1 tablespoon of the meat filling, another teaspoon of Brazilian cream cheese, cover with the white sauce, and finish by spreading 200 grams of grated mozzarella cheese all over it. Take to a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius or 392 degrees Fahrenheit and let it bake for 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted and brown. That recipe is ready. You may now serve and enjoy it. I really hope you like this recipe. Now I'll head back to the comments section and we'll continue to answer everyone who left the name of their city. And I'll also thank you for sharing this recipe. See you next recipe. Bye.